Hey everyone, and welcome back to HR Guide. Today, we're diving into something that could genuinely transform your working life if you're an agency worker here in the UK. We're talking about the Employment Rights Bill 2025, a landmark piece of legislation that's set to change employees' rights for the better. Now, picture this: you're an agency worker. You love the flexibility, the variety, the chance to pick up shifts that fit your life. But what if that flexibility often feels one sided? What if you get a call at the last minute, your shift is cancelled, and suddenly your income for the day vanishes? Or perhaps you're working through an umbrella company and the deductions on your payslip feel like a mystery. If any of this sounds familiar, then this video is for you, because the government has heard these stories and they're acting. The Employment Rights Bill 2025, often called the Plan to Make Work Pay, is all about modernising UK employment laws, boosting productivity, and crucially, giving you more security and fairness. It's expected to become law sometime in 2025, with many of the key changes for agency workers coming into effect in around spring or autumn 2026. So let's break down what this means for you. First up, let's talk about those 0 hours contracts. For too long, the power balance has felt off, but the Employment Rights Bills is changing that. Crucially, it introduces a right to guaranteed hours. 1. This means if you regularly work a certain number of hours over a 12-week period, your employer, that's the company you're working for, will have to offer you a contract reflecting those guaranteed minimum hours. However, and this is important, you still have the power to say no. If you value that ultimate flexibility, you can choose to remain on a 0 hours contract. 3. This is about giving you choice, not taking it away. Furthermore, the bill addresses the issue of frustrating last. Now, for those of you working through umbrella companies, there's significant news. The bill is expanding the legal definition of employment business to include umbrella companies. Ultimately, this means they'll be regulated, ensuring you get comparable rights and protections to those working directly through traditional agencies. This aims to bring much needed transparency to your terms of employment and tackle issues like non-transparent deductions from your pay. How will these new rights be enforced? Meet the Fair Work Agency. This newly created enforcement organisation aims to serve as a central, recognisable resource for workers like you who need assistance. The Fair Work Agency will take on the responsibilities of existing agencies, allowing it to have a wider reach in investigating and addressing businesses that fail to comply with regulations. As a result, it may become much simpler for you to access support and have your rights protected, with the FWA potentially able to file tribunal claims on your behalf. But here's the thing: while these changes are exciting, they won't all happen overnight. Many of the key provisions are expected to come into force in spring or autumn 2026. This phased approach is meant to give businesses time to adapt, but it also means you need to stay informed. What can you do right now? 1. Stay informed. Regularly check updates from official sources such as Jov UK and AKS. 2. Know your rights. Be aware that you have fundamental rights from your first day, including protection against discrimination, the national minimum wage, holiday pay, and rest breaks. ACAS offers free and confidential advice on these matters. 3. Keep records. Always maintain a record of your hours, shifts, and any changes. This documentation will be invaluable if you ever need to assert your rights. 4th, communicate. Have open discussions with your agency and employers about your expectations and any concerns you might have. We'll keep you updated as more details emerge. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more insights, and share this with fellow agency workers who need to know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.